All right, we're hearing the cases of people of the state of Michigan versus Brandon Williamson. This is 2023305, 2023477, 2023478, 2023526. And Mr. Williamson's here with his attorneys, Mr. Bush and Ms. Halleck. Mr. Gabriel is the prosecutor. These four cases were resolved back in April when Mr. Williamson pled. The report was delivered yesterday, and I had a full docket this morning, and I haven't had a chance to read it in the detail that I would like, since it's four cases combined into one. And the court rule indicates that the party shall have 48 hours to review the pre-sentence report, which assumes that the court should at least have 48 hours to review the report when it's this complicated. And rather than try and rush it and get through it, I'd like to give it the time that it deserves and think about it. So I've asked counsel and Mr. Williamson if they would agree that I could do this next Friday at 1 o'clock. And Mr. Bush and Ms. Halleck have indicated they can do that, and Mr. Williamson's agreed. Is that correct, Mr. Williamson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And Ms. Halleck, if you do have a conflict in family court, notify Mr. Bush, and Mr. Bush has the same pre-sentence report, and he could represent Mr. Williamson on all his files if you're running late. But we will we'll do this next week. So is that agreeable, counsel?
Yes, and I have no problem handling it if Melissa's not available.
Thanks, Mr. Bush.
Thank you. Yes, it's acceptable.
Okay, Mr. Gabriel.
And we probably should put on the record that that would be okay with Mr. Williamson too.
I asked him that. He said, yeah, but is that all right, Mr. Williamson, that Mr. Bush handle that case of Ms. Halleck's if she can't be here that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Gabriel. You're right. I asked him whether he had a problem moving it, but I didn't ask him if he had a problem with Mr. Bush handling Ms. Halleck's case. So thanks for that. Okay, good. Then we'll see you back here next week, Mr. Williamson, and I'm going to look at it this next week and be ready for sentencing, okay?